Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going over the Day 4 matches for the 2023 World Darts Championship. This is going on Sunday, December 18th, and there's an afternoon and evening session, each consisting of 3 round 1 matches and a round 2 match. Each of these matches are first to 3 sets, where each set consists of winning 3 legs. First match, Madars Razma vs Prakash Jiwa. Madars Razma qualified through the Pro Tour Order of Merit, and his best showing in the World Championships is the last 64 in 2021. Prakash qualified through the Indian qualifier, and this is his debut. They've met twice in 2018 and 2019 for World Championship and UK Open qualifiers, and they each won one of those. Let's get to the stats. There's minimal data for Prakash, but we'll use what we have. Starting with the power rankings, Razma is about 200 points higher on TV, 7 points higher on the overall averages, 6% higher on checkout percentage. First 9 and first 3 both about 7 and 8 points higher. Just looking at the data alone, you think Razma is going to have an easy game, but ever since Samson took down Barry, I always want to give the benefit of the doubt, but there's just not enough data, and you just got to go Razma here. SEDLACEK and Raymond Smith. Carol qualified through the Pro Tour Order of Merit, while Raymond qualified through the Darts Player Australia Satellite Tour. Carol has lost in the first round of the World Championships in 2019 and 2021, while Raymond made it to the last 16 last year. They've never played each other, so this will be their first meeting. Starting off with power rankings, Raymond seems to be about 100 points higher on TV, while having 3 points lower on the averages, less 180s. Overall, first 9, first 3 are both slightly lower, but his checkout percentage is 3 points higher. They're both floating around a 90 average, so I think checkout percentage is going to matter in this instance. So I don't think average alone is going to help Carol out here, and I'm going to have to agree with a 70% chance to win for Raymond Smith. I think it's going to be a close one, though. Probably 3-2. I'd go the over on this one. All right, match 3. We got Luke Woodhouse and Vladislav OMELCHENKO. Luke qualified through the Pro Tour Order of Merit, while OMELCHENKO qualified in the Ukrainian qualifier. This is OMELCHENKO's debut, while Woodhouse made it to the last 32 in 2020. They've never met before. I'm looking at the stats. We have 0 data on OMELCHENKO, so we're just going to look at Luke here. 1700s is about average for a Pro Tour player for power rankings. 90 average, 200 180s, 37 is pretty good for checkout percentage, and first 9 of 100. I think that's going to beat most random qualifiers. So we just got to go Woodhouse here with no data on OMELCHENKO. Next up, we have the match of the day. Damon HETA versus Adrian Lewis. Damon HETA is in the top 32 in the world, and that's how he qualified. Lewis qualified through the Pro Tour Order of Merit. HETA made it to the last 32 last year, while Adrian's best is winning back-to-back in 2011 and 2012. They've played 3 times, and it's 2-1 HETA right now. All 3 of those were Players' Championship matches this year. Looking at Adrian's match from today, where he played pretty well, he had 3 180s, 11 140s, a 93.57 average, and 35% checkout. Yeah, the way he played today was pretty even with what he's been playing all year. The downside to that is that Damon's been playing better than that all year. 4 points on the averages, one of the highest checkout percentages in the whole tour. Almost 45%. It's absurd. 106 and 107 first 9, first 3. We haven't even looked at the power rankings where he's 100 points higher than Adrian. Got to go with Damon here, the way he's been playing all year. I don't agree with Darts Oracle with 72% for Damon. I think it's probably 55 to 60%. Now on to the evening session. We have Mike DeDecker versus Jeff Smith. DeDecker qualified through the Pro Tour Order of Merit. Jeff Smith through the Tour Card Holder qualifier. Mike DeDecker's best in the Worlds is the last 64 last year, and Jeff Smith's is the last 64 in 2018 and 2021. Surprisingly, they've met 3 times, and Jeff Smith has won all 3 of those. 2 Euro Tour qualifiers and 1 Players' Championship. Looking at the stats, Mike DeDecker is more of a power scorer. He's 67 points higher on TV. He's averaging 3 points higher, a ton more 180s, and first 9 and first 3 are both about 6 points higher than Jeff. The only thing Jeff has going for him is his checkout percentage. Although Jeff is 3-0 against DeDecker, DeDecker was starting to heat up at the end of the season. And just looking at these numbers, I have to go DeDecker here. I don't think the checkout percent is going to be enough for the power scoring and the first 9, first 3. DeDecker for the win. Scott Williams versus Ryan Joyce, probably the second best matchup of the day. Scott Williams qualified through the Pro Tour Order of Merit, while Ryan Joyce also qualified through the PDC Tour Card Holder Qualifier. This is Scott Williams' debut, and Ryan Joyce made the quarterfinals in 2019. They have never played each other. Let's check out the stats. First thing that stands out is the power ranking on TV for Ryan Joyce, about 80 points higher than Scott Williams. He has 3 points higher on the average and a 6% higher on the checkout percentage of 42, one of the highest in the league. First 9 and first 3 are pretty much the same. This is going to be a really good match. I'm looking at Darts Oracle. It's saying Ryan Joyce is going to win 57% of the time. I love Scott Williams, and I love that he has 487 180s this year. But I don't think that and his yellow pants are going to be able to beat Ryan Joyce in his consistency. He's named Relentless for a reason. He's going to keep pounding on him, and if Scott makes any mistakes, he's done. I think if Scott plays his top game for 3 or 4 sets, he might be able to take the win, but I just think overall, I think I got to agree with Darts Oracle here and got to go Ryan Joyce for the win. Next up, we have the Battle of the North Americans. We have Matt Campbell versus Danny Baggish, who's one of my favorite American players. Matt Campbell qualified through the Pro Tour Order of Merit, while Baggish qualified through the Championship Darts Corporation qualifier. Campbell has played in the World Championships in the past 3 years, but has not gotten through the first round. Baggish actually made it to the last 32 in 2021. They've played twice in the CDC Pro Tour, each winning 1 game. Power rankings, they're both fairly low, but Campbell has slightly higher on TV, but I would say that's negligible. Averages, about the same. 180s, about the same. First 9 and first 3, about the same. The only difference I'm seeing here is the 39-40% checkout percentage for Matt Campbell versus 34 for Baggish. This is a coin flip of a game, and it most likely will go to 5 sets. I gotta go Danny here. He's made it to the top 32 before. Campbell's never won an Alley Pally, and Baggish loves the big stage. He loves giving it. I gotta go with my boy Danny here to take this down. And the last match of the night, Nathan Aspinall versus Boris KRCMAR, who played today. Let's quickly look at how he played today. Boris ended up winning 3-0 with a 78.21 average, 0 180s, and 3 140s. He did have a 36% checkout percentage, but he was playing someone that was also shooting a 78 average. That's not good. He could have just been playing down to his opponent, but I think Aspinall is just going to, I haven't even looked at the stats, but Aspinall is just going to give him a spanking. Aspinall qualified because he's in the top 32 players in the world. KRCMAR through the Pro Tour Order of Merit. Aspinall's best run has been 2 semifinals in 2019 and 2020, and KRCMAR made the last 72 in 2011. Which was 11 years ago, 12 years ago. I don't know. Power rankings, Aspinall destroys them. Let's see, averages 3 points higher, 180s, he's over double. Higher checkout percentage, 2 and 3 points higher on first 3 and first 9. You just got to go Aspinall here, especially when Boris is averaging 78 today. He just seemed like he was out of it. He might get his stuff together and make it a close game, but I'm thinking a quick 3-0. Thanks for watching. Day 5 will be up soon. Let me know what you guys think about these matchups, which one's your favorite, and if you disagree with any. And have a good one. Take it easy.